Good morning, Bear Creek, and happy Easter. I decided to go for a little walk this morning. I know that we can't have our normal sunrise service, but wanted to be up here and film this video where we would normally have it out here at Tater Hill, back in the woods behind our fellowship hall. As you can see, there's the beautiful cross this morning. The sunrise is coming up. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. This morning, as we finish off our Holy Week readings, today's the best day of the whole week. The disciples were in fear. The women were obedient to the Sabbath yesterday. But Christ was buried in the tomb. The stone was rolled in front of him. And Mark, as we finish up our Mark reading this week, we look at the beginning of chapter 16. Mark writes, "When the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and the mother of James and Salome brought spices so that they might go and anoint him. And very early on the first day of the week, when the sun had risen, they went to the tomb. And they were saying to one another, 'Who will roll away the stone for us from the entrance of the tomb?' And looking up, they saw that the stone had been rolled back, and it was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, dressed in a white robe, and they were alarmed. And he said to them, 'Do not be alarmed. You seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him, but go, tell his disciples and Peter that he is going before you to Galilee. There you will see him just as he told you.' And they went out and fled from the tomb, for trembling and astonishment had seized them. And they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid." Now, this story this morning is such a special and fantastic morning. We celebrate the fact that Jesus was no longer in the tomb. He is not here. He has risen. And because he is risen, he is now glorified with the Father in heaven. He has been raised. He has ascended to his throne. And today, this morning, he sits on his throne in heaven at the right hand of the Father. We have an empty tomb and an occupied throne, church, and this alone is enough for us to get up, to celebrate, and to worship together. I hope that you have a fantastic Easter morning. I hope that you and your family are able to celebrate and worship together. I hope that in all these things, God is with you, and he reminds you of his resurrected presence, and that he points you to him this morning. It is a good day. It is a beautiful morning. Even if it's raining where you are, even if it's stormy and overcast, even if you're stuck at home this morning, it is still Easter, God is still good, and Christ is still risen. I love you, and I hope to see you soon.